And welcome back, folks. I have some things to tell you about. There are a lot of events coming up this weekend, and then I'm going to tell you about some other events that are coming up. But I want to remind you, there's a class at Cleveland State, and it may already be full, and it may be too late for you to register. But I want to tell you because the first class meeting is next Monday, and it's the history of the recording industry. And this is one of those transferable classes that, like if you're going like Bryce did to MTSU in the video area, then you might want to take this class as a transferable class. But you can call 472-7141, extension 230, and see if that class is full. And it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10:20. So I wanted to remind you about that. Now, Monday night was the first night of the Cleveland Pops rehearsals. And they rehearse in the band room at Cleveland High School. And you just need to take your instrument and go and do a little audition, play a little tune, see if you know how to tune yourself, and this and that and the other. And they will probably be more than tickled to have you in the group. I know I played in the group. I played flute, or I was the flautist, last chair flute, and so enjoyed it till my life got hectic. So they're every Monday night from 7 to 9. They're going to do 5 concerts this year, 4 at the George R. Johnson Center on Cleveland State campus, and the 5th one will be at the Greenway. And I think that's usually like Memorial Day, patriotic, and that's very, very good. I also want to tell you about the Encore courses at Lee, and Bethany will be on with me next week because these fill up really fast, folks. I mean really fast. And I was at church last night for an event we had, and 3 people told me they had already signed up for Tennessee and tennis shoes. I don't know how many people they take for that class, but I'm going to say, and that's usually the one that fills up the quickest, folks. So you got Tennessee and tennis shoes. You've got the French Revolution. You've got Heroes and Villains. You've got Emerging Church Movement, Conversations, 1998 to 2018. I House in the I World. I think that's another one that fills up pretty quickly because those of my age are real interested in learning the hows. And then the basic word in Excel. Then the Jacob and Joseph cycle in Genesis, family dysfunction and renewal. Lee University Choral Union, I think I told you all about that. I have sung in the Choral Union before as a non-student, as an adult from the community that sang. Enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. The Sheriff Longmire Mysteries, and I'm not sure what these are, and I meant to ask Dwight Richardson because he's going to do Spirits, Legends, and Lore, which will be coming up in October. I need to have him on talk about that. But Sheriff Longmire Mysteries, that sounds kind of interesting. The Great War, 1914 to 1918, that's World War I. Centennial at Lee. History of Catholicism, and Medicine in Art. I think that would be very interesting, medicine and art. Now, Bethany, like I say, is going to be on with me, but if you're interested in doing this, these classes are for seniors, 2 courses for $25. You get a student card. You have parking over there. You go to the library. You go to all of the Lee events, ball games, anything you want to go to, concerts, etc. So you can call the office over there, 614-8598, and that is on your screen right now. Or you can go to bmccoy at leeuniversity.edu and sign up for these or see what's still available. Because some of these things, folks, I'm telling you, these Encore classes, I have friends that take them all the time. So those are filling up really, really fast. Now, Thursday night, which is like tomorrow night, Cleveland's Got Talent auditions will be held at the George R. Johnson Theater at Cleveland State. It's $10 for the audition fee. And then the concert is going to be September the 8th. And I know we have a lot of talent in Cleveland. I know we do. And a lot of you people may want to go over and audition. I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but you see the website up there. I always hate reading these websites off to you because sometimes they're long or they're crazy or I don't understand what they are. But anyway, you go to that website and see what you win if you are a winner, or if you just want to get up there and display your talent, which I think is great. So the auditions will be Thursday night from 6:30 to 9:30 in the theater. And like I say, there's a $10 audition fee, so you need to take that with you. Also Thursday night, which is tomorrow night, from 5 to 7, we're going to celebrate Mayor Tom Rowland. And I said this the other day. I am so sorry. I love Tom and Sandra Rowland. They are great folks. Tom's the only mayor I have personally known since I have lived in Cleveland. And I hate that he's not going to be my mayor anymore, except I love Kevin Brooks, and he's going to do a great job as our mayor. So that is from 5 to 7. So if you want to go by the museum and tell Mayor Tom and Sandra how much you have appreciated them, I think that would be great. So that's tomorrow night, Thursday night, the 23rd. Now, the Athens Community Theater I grew up in Athens, so what used to be Harrod's Supermarket is now the theater for them. And there's a black box theater, the Sue Trotter Black Box Theater, and they are doing To Kill a Mockingbird. And I found out from Facebook the other day that some of my friends and their daughter are in there. And I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised because both of these people, Dr. Shelley Griffin and his wife Judy, and they're very outgoing people, but I was thrilled that they are in To Kill a Mockingbird. And so Friday and Saturday of this week, starting at 7:30, and Sunday the 26th at 2 o'clock. Tickets are $15 for adults, $10 for students. And I've told you this, there's a parental advisory on there, and you see it's on the screen because they contractually have to they have to perform the text as written. And so this is a kind of a provocative book, folks, and so there may be some language in there and some comments that you don't want underage children to hear or see. So that is something that you need to, as an adult, either don't take your child or prepare your child for, because there's nothing anybody in a theater hates any more than a child who misbehaves during a performance like this because they're bored and they don't understand the play. This is not a funny play. This is not something that the kids are going to enjoy. This is basically an adult play. So I hope you all will go see it. And I wish I was going to be able to go see it because I'd love to see Shelley and Judy in this and the rest of the actors and actresses. Now, this weekend, the 25th, here in Cleveland, a lot of things are going on. Roland Reed will be at the Greenway in front of the Church of God headquarters, right there off of Keith Street. Now, it'll be off of Keith Street up on the Greenway. And Roland Reed is sponsored by Family Cornerstones. And there's a little half-mile stretch there. There'll be tents set up. There'll be people reading. The children will get a book. It's my understanding they're going to get a stuffed toy. They'll make a bookmark. People will read stories to them. I talked to Chrissy Pugh this today, and she said that the Spanish class from Walker Valley and Cleveland High School will be there, and they will be reading stories in Spanish. The kids are excited about doing that. That gives them some of their service project hours, and also it's helpful to our Hispanic community that may want to hear the stories read in their language. So that is going to be from 9 until 12. And what you do, folks, you park up there in the parking lot at the World Headquarters and walk down. Kona Ice is going to be there. Last year, the fire truck was there. So the kids, it's a really great event. So it's from 9 to 12. Now, before that, I will be at the 5K Junior Achievement Race. I will not be racing. I will be handing out T-shirts, handing out bottled water, handing out bananas, doing whatever it is they want me to hand out. I will not be racing, but I will be there supporting. I'll be there at 7 o'clock. The race, the registration starts at 7:30. The race is at 8. And I'm hoping that my Bradley County Schools and Cleveland City Schools track teams will participate. I know Walker Valley has won the last 2 years because trophies are in their trophy case. I saw them the last time I was out at Walker Valley. So they need to come and defend that championship, and the other schools need to come too. So I hope you all will do that. T-shirts, as long as you pre-registered. This is a sanctioned run for those of you that want to be sure you get points for however they do it. I know how I did it in high school as a tennis player. I wanted to play sanctioned tournaments because I wanted it to go on my ranking, and that's probably what you want to do. So Terra Running Company is handling that for us. Now, the Main Street Cruise-In is also this Saturday from 1 to 6. So, folks, you can start out with me at the Greenway Pavilion at Tinsley Park at 7 o'clock, and you can go then to the Roland Reed from 9 to 12, and then you can go down to the Main Street Cruise-In from 1 to 6. And somewhere in there you can fit in the open house at the cannery. Now, you know, Bradley County has a cannery, and Mary Lou's been on with me before. She's told you how it works. It's great. It's the building behind the recycling on Peerless Road. And when you pull in there to do your recycling, you know, you circle around the back. And so Mary Lou's little building will be there on your right. It's a little concrete block building, and you can go see what we do in the cannery. And it's a wonderful facility, folks. Now, getting out of this weekend, let me get to September the 8th from 6 to 8 at the Greenway stage will be Light the Night Against the Opioid Crisis. And this is sponsored by the several people will be doing this, but it's the bridge that actually does this. But there's several supporters and sponsors of this. And then Friday night, let me back up, the 24th, Bradley plays Walker Valley at Bradley, and our unplugged students from Walker Valley and Bradley have a great presentation to do that will help us through. Folks, it's not just the opioid crisis, but it's addiction, abuse, depression, suicide, bullying, body shaming, and anything that our youth are going through. That's what we try to support. All right, the Cowpea Festival is going to be September the 8th. Melissa Woody will be on with me shortly to tell us about that. And you can go to cowpeafestival.com and check that out because that will be great. Those of you that went to East Cleveland School, there's going to be a reunion on September 15th at the Bradley High School. $15. It starts at 6 with a video and social hour and a meal to follow. And like I've told y'all before, if they're going to serve food, they need to know you're going to be there so they can put a little bit of water in the sauce, I reckon. 339-0957 or 715-1950. And there's a lot going on, folks. The quilt show at Mount Olive, Common Threads Quilt Show, will be September 28th and 29th. That's a Friday and a Saturday, from 9 to 4 at the Family Life Center at Mount Olive, and the admission to that is $3. And a lot of things going on, folks. So you see what all is happening, and then you have what's happening at your library. And remember, it is your library. It's the Cleveland Bradley Library, and it is your library, and we want you to go over there and enjoy the things. And Andrew will be on with me in September to tell us everything that we're going to do at the library for the month of September. School is back, so you think, oh, kids can't be going to the library, but they can. There's activities there that they can do. It's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood, the Walk for Life that's going on, and also the Free to Fly shop that we just talked about. So I hope you will participate in these events and these things as I bring them to you. So it's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood, folks, and I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. So today, bye-bye from Nancy's neighborhood.